The story of dating websites, from personal ads in 1695 to the first internet websites in 1995, people have always used whatever technology there is to reach out, connect, and get what they want. But rarely do we ever get what we want. We barely find anyone to even see if they are what we want. Dating websites started with simple questions, matching them up with others who, for example, like dogs, or are vegetarians, or whole sites just for finding another biker. Sure, those things might be important to you, but is being a biker or even the same religion a good foundation for a relationship? Any kind of relationship. When you go over to your friend's house to play video games, it's not because you are both Christians, it's because you both want the same things. To play video games. This is what dating websites have all wrong. No structure. They focus on chemistry and completely ignore what the customer wants. From 1995 to Tinder in 2012, this pattern has only gotten worse. Structure is people's wants. The life you want, the time you want. It's what every quality relationship is built on. If people want to hook up, do they want people to stay the night? Do they want the other person to have the possibility of catching feelings? Well, if expectations are clear, and both sides know what is expected from them, what to do and what not to do, the set structure and boundaries are ironically more freeing, leading to more risk-taking, fun, and honesty. These awkward questions that arise from not knowing what the other person wants or expects, like paying the bill, limits of touching on the first date, these unknowns create a fog in the actual dates. One of the most common questions on a dating website is, why are you here? People spend months and sometimes years trying to tease out their partner's wants and intentions when it comes to such things as kids, careers, and what their vision of the life they want is, or even down to how serious of a relationship they're looking for, or what kind of first date they want. That's where a website like mine comes in. By focusing on structure, it creates the playing field for real chemistry to be found, because real chemistry can only be found by actually engaging with the other person. Just because someone is a sports fanatic and you are not, does not mean that you both won't have an amazing conversation that lasts all night long. This is how these other websites actually hinder you from finding chemistry. I guess we'll have to start calling Tinder Hinder. It's people's wants and expectations, what they want the first date or hookup to be like, and who they expect their date to be. And it's the other way around. What they want their date to expect of them, and what they want their date to want of them. When their foundations match, they now have the structure and foundation on which to build a relationship. People already fall all over themselves striving for this service without even realizing it. In new relationships, people are so excited initially that most first launches putter out just as quickly. In arranged marriages, there is zero enthusiasm in the beginning. Instead, as time goes on, their enthusiasm increases over time. But it's the structure that leads them to having the highest rates of marriage satisfaction. The way many people try to instinctively achieve this is by being friends first. All this does is set up both parties for a gamble on losing a friend. People simply don't know how to do it. This is why such things as the friend zone have become social issues, usually with the man feeling stuck waiting and the woman feeling used and betrayed by a friend. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Fixing this dynamic by using our structured service isn't even the best part. When the logistic fog is lifted and the foundation is in place, the pressure of tiptoeing through the fog is not there, relieving some pressure on both parties. And when you relax, you can be yourself more. See, rather than compounding a problem, you are compounding a solution. Being yourself fosters honesty. Honesty brings risk-taking, and risk-taking brings fun. Once again, paradoxically, knowing the boundaries allows for more freedom, making it easier to actually find more pure truth as to whether or not two people actually have chemistry. I even think that this will lessen the puffing out of the chest that comes in people's profiles on both sides of the aisle. In conclusion, back in the day, our society was the structure. It was expected the man pays, you don't bone until marriage or love, and all family units were identical, with the wife child rearing and the husband breadwinning. But for better or worse, now people all have their own ideas and visions of the life they want. But with people operating on different structures, actual dates reflect the same logistical problems that all dating sites until now have. And that's where my website comes in. With my website, this is the first time a service has solved the logistical problems of all kinds of relationships, creating the structure for people to get what they want. Never again will a casual fling turn into a morning cling. Never again will a date go south because boundaries were not clear. In a relationship, once the expectations finally become clear, isn't that where the real fun begins anyway?